Hello! Thank you for tuning in to Tech Talk Tuesday. My name is Brian Mursky, and I am the owner of Veranda Technologies. We're here in Brick Township, and we service Monmouth, Ocean, and the surrounding counties in New Jersey. So we're going to talk about a different kind of technology today because I find it interesting, and it has the potential to save you quite a bit of money, and later in the video we'll get to just how much, but it's pretty staggering how quickly it adds up. For most of our lives, light bulbs were light bulbs. You had one choice in bulb. Yeah, you could get different wattages, but you knew if it was a living room or a kitchen, you needed a 60-watt bulb. Your choice was incandescent. They were about $1 a piece. They are wildly inefficient, but reliable, right? We used them for years. They are not great for the environment, and quite frankly, technology has put them to shame with the advent of CFL or LED light bulbs. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about both CFL and LED, why they're better. They each have pros and cons. LED is going to come out on top, but we'll talk about both of them. They're both better for the environment than incandescent in that they are incredibly more efficient. One light bulb can last years, where it used to be, a year, maybe a year and a half, and you'd be climbing up on a ladder to change the bulb. Incredibly annoying if it's in a fixture that has a screw and you need to hold it. What a hassle, right? So technology brought us more efficient bulbs that can last, in some cases, lifetime. The problem with them was cost. When they first came out, they were incredibly overpriced. Certain types of bulbs have come down. There's one that I still buy, a BR30. It's the big recessed lighting bulbs that go into, I have them above me now. They're commonly found in basements, sometimes family room or dining room, but if you have a recessed fixture, they're typically BR30s. They're still upwards of 20 to 30 bucks a bulb. I have purchased bulbs for $50 and up. They're all coming down, and one of the reasons they're coming down is volume that are being sold, and that's because there was a big push 10 years or so ago to eliminate incandescents. A partial ban went into effect in 2014, and the full effect ban will be met by 2020. So we're only 2.5 years away from not being able to buy an incandescent bulb anymore at all. So you'll be stuck with CFL and LED. So what are the differences? CFL stands for compact fluorescent lights, and the way they work is by instead of running an electric current through a filament like traditional bulbs, they drive an electric current through a tube, and that tube contains argon and mercury. Mercury is the problem, and it creates light. Those gases heat up and create light effectively. You'll never need that unless you're at a trivia party, so forget that. What you do need to know is CFLs. They're you'll typically notice them because they spiral. It's not one contained glass bulb. It looks like a spiral. They can't be used on a dimmer. They can't be used in extreme temperatures. So in a state like New Jersey, you couldn't put them outside on your porch or garage, outside lighting for the backyard. These are CFLs we're talking about. You can't put them on a dimmer, so that rules out certain applications. And they take several seconds to several minutes, depending on the type of bulb, to warm up. So they're not great for applications such as entryways, near stairs, where you need a quick, instant light. They also contain mercury, so they're not the best for the environment, but they are significantly less expensive than LED, while still being more expensive than traditional bulbs. LED stands for light emitting diode. Again, you'll never need that again. I just figured I'd tell you what it stood for. You've been around them your whole life. I'm looking at one in my camera right now. It's a little blue light telling me the camera's on. Your cable boxes, your alarm clocks, anything with a tiny little colored light, that's an LED. We've had them forever, but they've never been efficient enough or powerful enough until technology found ways to use them better. And now we have LED. So LEDs are reliable. They're instantaneous. They can be dimmed. They don't care about temperature. I've never found one that didn't work anywhere I needed it to, but they are just outright expensive. It's $8 for a bulb now. They were more when they came out. A single bulb will set you back $8. You can sometimes find a 5-pack for 15, $20. But when you do the math, which I'll do here real quick, we'll use 25,000 hours as our baseline. If you wanted to run an incandescent bulb for 25,000 hours, your first problem is that a traditional incandescent bulb only lasted 1,200 hours. So you would need 21 of those bulbs. $21 for bulbs at $1 a piece. And the energy that you would need would cost about $180 over the same 25,000 hours. Now, in my math, I'm using 12 cents per kilowatt hour. If you are paying 12 cents per kilowatt hour, you need to call Pat Truchell at IHateMyEnergyBill.com or find him on Facebook at IHateMyEnergyBill. He will lower your rate. We'll put his contact information in the post as well. Don't pay 12 cents per kilowatt hour. He can help you with that. But assuming you were, it would cost you over that 25,000 hours, would cost you $201 to light that bulb. Now let's look at LED. One $8 LED, the equivalent to 60 watts, only uses 10 watts of energy. The bulb is $8. It lasts 25,000 hours, so you only need one $8 bulb. You don't need a ladder. You don't have to climb up and change anything, right? 20 other times to put 20 more bulbs in. It will cost you in energy $30 over 25,000 hours of use. So your cost is $38 versus $201. Now, over 25,000 hours, that's over your lifetime, right? Running the bulb. 25,000 light bulb hours. Not a big deal. It's $140. That's great. Where it matters is when you start adding up how many, and I was blown away. So I'm going to open a spreadsheet real quick. I don't know if I can drag this over and put this on the screen easily. Doesn't look like it while I'm recording. But I will tell you, I have in my home 78 light bulbs. And I was shocked by that when I saw it. But when you start going through the rooms, just in the, I'll pick the living room, for example, family room. We have 4 recessed lights. We have a table lamp. We've got a fish tank. The kitchen, we have, there's 2 in the freezer. There's 2 in the fridge. That's 4 bulbs right there. Microwave and oven each have one. We happen to have some under cabinet lighting. Not everybody's going to have that. And then we have a ceiling fixture, a ceiling fan. There's 4 just in that. They're everywhere. When you start adding them up, if you took out a piece of paper and a pen, I think you'd be very surprised. You're going to have over 50 to 70 light bulbs in your house. Each one of them saving you $140 or more over their life. Not to mention the time it takes to go up and change them. We've converted, it looks like we have 23 incandescents left. I have 46 that are LED, 3 that are CFL, and then a couple halogen fluorescent where special applications were needed. So I know that's incredibly geeky or nerdy. Nobody's going to go around other than me and count that. But we were doing this in the interest of science and saving you money. We wanted to know just how many we had, so we went around checking. And 78 bulbs in the house. Surprising. That's just inside the house. Keep an eye out. Obviously online, you can do better than the $8 per bulb, but thought we could shed some light, see what I did there, on light bulb technology, why it's different. Christmas lights, huge. Start looking at Christmas lights in LED. They are right now very, very expensive, but when one goes out, the whole string doesn't, or half the string doesn't. Incredibly helpful at Christmas time to unload the boxes out of the attic or basement or shed and not have half of your lights or a third of your lights not work. So we're going to start investing probably this year in LED bulbs. If there's anything you want to know about, any topic you want information on, please reach out to us. My number is 732-743-5772. Our email address is always helpdesk@verandatech.com. Find us online, find us on Facebook. Have a wonderful week. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Talk Tuesday.